Hello and welcome. My name is Hopko and we are back for some more Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. And today is going to be another grind, but this grind is going to be different from the last grinds that we were doing, which was the Gormagala grind and the Sultus Queen grind for armor. Now it's time to grind high rank Brachydios to upgrade my weapon, because I am in dire need for a weapon, like upgrading my weapon just so that I can dish out some more damage. Alrighty. So thankfully the first high rank upgrade doesn't require really rare parts, but I do know that I need to break its head at least, well, get the head part twice. So the best thing we can do to kind of see how we fare against it is just to dive right in and slap it. First hunt will be a push to kill, and then after that it would be a capture. So it's kill capture, kill capture, kill capture. Hopefully after the first upgrade I will be able to gather enough materials for the second upgrade, but we shall see as we progress. I think I forgot a crucially important item, but I should be able to get it anyway in the box. And that's a cool drink. It's always sometimes when I'm like, when I think I'm fully prepared to fight something, I end up forgetting like one or two crucial consumables depending on what we're fighting. This happened a lot back in the day when I was playing Freedom Unite with my best bud. But hey, old habits die hard, even now. Alright, for the past week, your boy tried out the demo for the new Digimon Time Stranger game, and oh my god, dude. Like, the last Digimon game I played was Cyber Sleuth, and I really liked that. And to me, this is just like the next major step up with a lot of great improvements. And this is just from the demo, so I don't even know if things are slightly different mechanically from the demo, like down to the detail in terms of mechanics between the demo and the main game. Because usually demos have a different build in comparison to the main thing. There we go. Alrighty, we are buffed up, we are cooled down, and here is the big boy that we need to slap. Okay. I have a feeling that I'm probably gonna need the tail. I'm not sure, but not for the first upgrade, I can tell you that much. Oh god, it's been a while since I last fought this thing. The last time was the low rank version just to farm up the weapon itself. Okay. I'm trying to remember the Biomaster from... Wait, I need to grab this. There we go. The reason why I need the Mysterious Slime is because a great side skill for me to have is that bomb boost, because it helps boost the damage of blast procs. Okay. By how much, I don't know. But I think it's cool that there is actually a skill that allows me to boost the damage. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I got a hit on the face, so that's good. That is not good. I need to charm one of these really quick. Yeah, you do your big boom. There we go. Okay. Obviously with the high rank one, he is moving a little bit faster in comparison. Shit. Okay. I am not paying attention properly right now. Okay. Evaluate. Alright, so... I'm trying to remember if there was just a blight resistance skill, and if the Gormagala pieces actually count towards that in some capacity. Because I know it makes me immune to stench, but I don't know if it makes me immune to other blights. Yo, Madhawk, what's up? Oh. 2, 3. Wait, was it like? Oh, okay, no, I died. I was trying to remember if I have my weapon out, is it 4 hops as opposed to 3 to get rid of a blight? Huh. I need to think about that. Well, either way, first feint in the first attempt of the hunt. Okay, let's just keep going. Alright, buff 1, 2, 3. Man, getting the upgrade for the Gunlance today is gonna be huge, because the shot level going from 2 to 3 is gonna be a massive upgrade. But what's it called? So when it comes to high rank Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, the highest shot level is 3, and then for G rank it goes up to 5. So if this first upgrade is going to go up to 3 already, then that means the upgrade after that is just going to be massive damage increase, no? Well, I assume that there's another upgrade after that that isn't Master Rank, oh, not Master Rank, G Rank. Okay, let's go. I want to try and get a mount, but I don't think that's really doable right now. Come on. I think when it comes to the slimes, once they put it on the ground, it takes like 5 seconds until they explode. Slime, slime. Oh, that's a tier. I know I need like 2 slime per decoration. So that's the other thing that I'm going to prioritize trying to get as soon as possible. Slime? No, tier. Mount. There we go. I can do some big damage on the head when I get the opportunity. Come on. There we go. Alright, so I don't need to focus on the pounders just yet. I just need to focus on breaking the face right now. Will this hit? The answer is yes. Jesus. The freaking end animations and him jumping backwards so often, dude. Okay, get rid of the blight. There we go. Nice. Okay, good. I staggered him quickly. Oh, just in time. My god. Always throws me off when he just moves backward a tiny bit. Okay. Note to self. Block. To try and reduce the damage instead of holstering to run the fuck away. The other skill I definitely would like is maybe evade extender to make life a little bit easier. Just like the start of the high rank Gormagala farming, with the first hunt being a full fail. If this hunt's a fail as well, it just goes to show how rough the grind's gonna be a little bit. Alright, well done, steak. Let's go. I mean, like, how long has it been since I barely started, and this thing is wrecking me. Yeah, the one thing I'll make sure to do after this attempt is to check the skill on the Gormagala set so I can find out if it also affects Blast Blight or not. Because that's the thing that's screwing me over right now, is the Blast Blight. If I don't have it, then I don't have to worry about holstering to freaking get rid of it. And if I have my weapon out, I need my stamina more for blocking than for dodging. So that I can try and get out of the hole. Yeah, so it's a dilemma. Dilemma of Blight. The main thing about doing this grind is properly getting used to the movement pattern of this boy. Alright, stop moving for a bit, please. Don't move back. Thank you. Oh, yes, dude. Nice. It's fine if it's bouncing a little bit. I need to get damage on the head. Oh my god, okay, I thought I had the right angle to move. Alright, now's the window. Every time my cats want to try and heal me, the frigging monster just wrecks them. Okay, okay, that's not good. Thank you, cat. Second mount. Come on, there we go. Do I have a big boom at the ready? I hope so. I do. Stay still long enough, please. There we go, okay. We got a sub-quest thing. shit. Okay. I know it's in one of these areas. Is it, wait, did it go all the way down or no? I think it went all the way down. Alright. Big thing is breaking the head. I'd say if I'm at a point where I feel that I should envy a subquest just so I can get the materials from that, I should. But another thing is that I know I said, wow, a golden rule that I've said before is that even if it's a kill quest, if I'm on my last feint, it's better to capture. If it's asleep right now, that'd be really epic. But it didn't feel like it did much damage though, that's the problem. It's not here, okay. Alright, but big bonus at the fact that breaking the head is part of the subquest, and I need that. Alright, so if it's not there, is it in area 2 instead then? The joy of forgetting to toss a paintball at the monster. There he is. What am I doing? I'm panicking a little bit. Two, three. Come on. Something's tickling my ear. What's going on here? My hair. My hair is tickling my ear, so it feels weird. I mustn't forget that I do have artillery guards, so my damage from these are much stronger. Like much stronger. Okay, danger zone. Shit. Oh, very bad, very bad, very bad. The envious subquest, yes. Okay, I was gonna fail just there. The amount of HP I had in that moment, I did not want to miss out on some materials, bare minimum. Holy crap. I think it's wait, is this the first time on this save that I actually ended via subquest? Damn. It's just like, uh-oh. Carapace. Marrow. Okay. But that isn't... Well, that... Right. Let's go to the smithy and find out what exactly I need. Alright. We've yet to kill it or capture it. But I broke its head, and not only that, I did at least envy a subquest and got a carapace and 2 marrow. Whether those are the things I need for, like the materials I need for the upgrade, well, I have no idea. We'll have to check. The small slither of red made it epic. Yo, dude, I had so little HP. The tiny bit of green with a lot of red, and the fact I was stunned in that moment, and I was like, I felt like I was in the spot where I was touching the lava, which that would have killed me probably. All right, so for this upgrade, I got 1 out of the 5 carapace, so I need 4 more. I need 4 ebon shell plus and 2 scalp. I've got more than enough of the other thing, being the fusium or fushim or however you pronounce it. But yeah, I do like how the visuals of the Gunlance does change to be a bit more on like as if it's about to explode. But yeah, this, once I can make this, it's gonna be one hell of an upgrade. Blue sharpness, way more raw, a lot more blast. Very nice. All right, let's go. Let's do another attempt. If we get another subquest ending, we will see. All right, you. What a way to frigging start. Okay, curing butter. Let's get Bombardier. Yo, Maradon. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. Bombardier? No Bombardier. Specialist, though. Doesn't that make it so that it increases the potency of abnormal status attacks? Alright. Hold up. I nearly forgot. Okay, I'm just gonna Google it right now so I can confirm. So, MH4U, Biomaster. Biology skill. Sorry. Biology, skill that increases dung bomb efficiency and lessens or negates special blights. Biomaster, what it does in comparison to Bioresearcher is that it just has the extra bonus of delaying the frenzy. But what does this prevent? Stench and blast blight. Okay, we're swapping to my... Wait. What am I doing? Wrong button. We're swapping to my Gormagala set. Alright, doing pretty well. How are things on your end? Things are alright. Things are going okay. Nothing too crazy. I did try out the Digimon Time Stranger demo, and I'm really excited to play the full game. I'm really happy with it, and I do want to make, well, I do want to stream or make content of it, because, yeah, real good. Okay, so this is huge, knowing that, wait, do I need to remove decorations? Okay, decorations have been removed, but anyway, what I was gonna say is that the big thing right now is having the Gormagala set to make it so I don't have to worry or care about Blast Blight is massive. But I need to double check. So yeah, Biomaster, Challenger 2, Antivirus, and I need to shove 2 artillery decos on this set, which I can do. There we go. But yeah, I'm really hyped up for Digimon Time Stranger. The other thing lately that I've been binging, I guess I've been catching up on Dr. Stone a lot, because the last time I watched it was like the special that came after season 2, and now I've caught up and started watching season 4, and man, it good. I forgot how good it was. Aside from that, in terms of other things I've been watching, there's these 2 World of Warcraft content creators that have been doing like challenges. One of them, his name's Nabble. He's doing like a zone locked, where he tries and collects everything per zone and then moves to the next, and that's been pretty cool. And the other guy is Mana Burst, and he's doing dungeon locked, where he solos dungeons in a specific order. And you know, it's cool. It's like there's been times where I've thought of trying those things, well, trying similar things out in the past, but it's nice to see that people are actually making content about it. Because outside of those videos, the other content that I'd watch from World of Warcraft is, well, lore videos. Ready? Wait, did I pick the right quest? I did. Okay, cool. And I almost forgot the thing that I forgot last time, which is making sure I have cool drinks. I'll have 3 on me for now. All right, cool. We have Biomaster. We don't need to care about Blast Blight, which means it's going to be way less of a hassle to deal with and easier to just slap Brachydios. Show that. Plus another thing is that in the moments when it's raged, I do get the huge damage buff from Challenger, or Spirit 2 as it's called here. Or Agitator in the later games. Speaking of, I have not touched Wilds in quite some time. Like, I know that there are the events that pop up every now and then, but I'm like, I can wait until the next major update so that, you know, all the events are available in one go, and just do that. And plus, in, like, well, with the next update, I hope there's going to be some fixes to a lot of things. Oh, look at that, no blast bite. Oh my gosh, so nice, wow. This is what I wanted to do. There's one less damage source I need to worry about, and that's from the Blast Blight, and that's great. Because then I can preserve my stamina for blocking. Come on. Like this. There we go. Like waiting for all the episodes of the season to be out so I can binge it. Yeah, that's, I prefer to do that, but there are some that are worth like watching as soon as an episode comes out. Like one of them is being Kaiju number 8, season 2. That Kaiju, I like Kaiju number 8. Very good. Let me just reload this quick. There we go. Yeah, but if I think about it, there's not too many. I mean, I know the current, like part 2, season 4 of Dr. Stone, along with Kaiju number 8, is part of like the current wave of anime, but it's been a while since I've like actively watched something that's current. Alright, there's Challenger activating. Oh, there goes my stamina. Jesus. Okay. Whoa. All right. Can you like fuck off? I need a window to breathe, dude. You know, another skill that would be quite nice to have? Quick sheath. Especially for Gunlance. Quick sheath would be quite nice and convenient. Anyway, already massive improvement. Not having to deal with the blast blight. My damage is nerfed to a degree because I don't have bombardier active, and I went from artillery god to artillery novice. Yeah. Nice. Like, I will admit, in terms of watching something, I'm itching to watch the OG Digimon again because of, well, thanks to playing the demo of Digimon Time Stranger. But I'm also really hyped up for the new Digimon anime when that comes out eventually. I'm trying to remember what the name of that one was. I'll see it anyway. I know that there is a webcomic. It was like Digimon Liberty. I should check that out at some point. Especially now that it has a lot of, well, I assume chapters and whatnot, so it'd be good to just binge read at some point. The biggest thing I'm very excited for, aside from just the general gameplay and the visuals and all that they have to offer with the game of Time Stranger, is all the Digimon that would, like, all the new Digimon that could potentially be in the game that wasn't in any game since Cyber Sleuth 10 years ago. And there was a lot that were introduced in, like, either the other animes or the TCG. So I was just like, so many cool Digimon. They will be mine. Alright, so generally when Brachydios is not angry, it's pretty easy to handle and deal with. But obviously the high rank version of it being a lot faster when it's angry is quite noticeable. Did you too much this? I'm so excited, dude. Like, the biggest thing is that I want to see like how many more of the Greymon line they've added in that I can have my Aguma turn into. And I'm wondering, well, there's another partner Digimon that they introduced in the last anime, Gammamon? Yeah. That guy I like as well, so I wonder if they've added him in the game too. It'd be sick if they did. That was a very quick slam down on my end. Okay, I think generally because of the speed and how Brachydios is fighting like this, the thing that I used to do back in Freedom Unite is whenever fighting Tigrex, when it enraged, it would become so fast and too risky to fight. So what me and my friend would do is we would use flash bombs and then just kind of like kite around and wait until it calmed down enough to slap it. And the main thing when it came to... Okay, that's a hitbox. Shit. My timing's a bit off with that. But anyway, what was I saying? I was saying what would happen is that if there was a window where my friend was about to get killed because it was charging at him with while enraged, or me getting charged at, we'd basically come into clutch for one another, be like, oh, I got you, homie, and then just, oh shit, my HP is really low, but I've not fainted yet. No, and I have fainted. Right. Okay, cool, thanks, dude. Alright, I think this might be a window where I need to break the head. I either push to capture it, but if I'm close to dying again, I'll see if I can break the head and end via subquest. Anyway, back to the story with my friend. Yeah, generally, because of how tough and how tight the windows were to deal with enraged Tigrex, we just, like, in those moments, we would just play the long game a little bit. And because of the pacing that enraged high rank Brachydios is giving, I think it's also a fact of, like, if it's enraged, I need to kind of like back off a bit, otherwise I will, you know, faint, or I'm more likely to get completely wrecked when it's angry. Even though Challenger does boost my damage a lot. But not to the same degree that Artillery God is helpful, because, you know, with artillery shells and shelling, I ignore hit zones and I do flat damage with that, so it's like way more consistent. Alrighty. Dude, the other thing is that I'm surprised by, like, I really like demos that allow you to just have it play a first portion of the game, and then if you want you can send that save over. And I'm quite surprised with the variety and with the amount of Digimon that actually allow you to scan and convert and or digivolve and play around with without any time constraints. The only thing you can't do is go for champion level Digimon. You can at least do, you can do up to rookie, and that's fine, but the amount of rookies they have, dude, like, damn, great, it's amazing. And like, definitely way more than the other Digimon story games. Because like, Cyber Sleuth being the last one, yeah, it's like the variety in comparison, way more. And then when it came to the last Digimon story game before that, well, it was split into two versions, Digimon Dawn and Dusk on the DS, also limited per area. And then there's the, oh wait, no, there was the Japanese exclusive game, right? It's like Lost Evolution or something like that. That was after Dawn and Dusk. I do hope that they make a port of that. Anyway. Note to self, I shouldn't do that. Because it likes to move back. Anyway. But yeah, Digimon World DS, like the first one, which was actually Digimon Story. It's just, you know, the Western version decided to, the localization team decided to choose wrong naming. But Digimon World 1, 2, 3, and 4 in terms of naming and what they are fundamentally as a game is just like, a bit silly. It's moving to the next area. Anyway. But yeah, the variety and how they go about the starts is great. Huge thing though is that it's not just a random encounter of like, oh, boom, you just like walk around and then suddenly something happens. No, the fact that you physically can see and scan the Digimon and then initiate combat by having them walk into you, or you use your Digimon to slap them, and if your Digimon's strong enough, whoa, you can basically knock them out if you know what you're doing. It's like, holy shit, this is sick. But yeah, the amount you can get. I know they advertised that the total amount of Digimon in Time Stranger is 450, which is the most so far that I'm aware of in terms of the games, because Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory didn't have that much. Well, didn't have that amount.
I'll double check just now in terms of that.
Oh, third man.
Okay. Just adjusting my chair and seating. But yeah, dude, there's so much potential and I'm really excited. But another thing, we're back in the digital world, yay! Instead of like some weird VR game setting that... I mean, okay, now Cyber Sleuth does allow us to go into the Digimon world like at some point story-wise, but not to actually catch Digimon. Well, sorry, not catch. Scan. Scan Digimon. I think a huge reason as to why I was able to break the head so easily earlier is because of the amount of damage Artillery God was boosting my things. Alright, so it does an X pattern with that. An expanding X pattern. Woo! Okay, thanks, Hitbox. It's like you have to use that command in Minecraft, like you can in Minecraft, to friggin' see what the hitboxes are. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay. Really bad. Okay, thank you, cat. My cat was able to avoid getting hit in that moment. So I barely use any potions and I've already gotten 2 feints. Now let's hope the Pokemon Tyrant don't sue Digimon like powered. Oh yeah, no dude, that pattern thing is so stupid. And it sucks that it actually went through it. Like, seriously. Oh shit. So yeah, just gotta hope that they leave Digimon alone. Like the fact that they would go through such lengths just for a single game being Power World. Like, damn Nintendo. If Iwata was still alive right now, he would probably be really disappointed. Oh well. Because the thing is that it's not just Digimon that could get affected, it's anything that has a summoning function. And there's a lot of games that have that. But the irony is that Pokemon is not the first to frigging do that. The first game I think was... It was either Dragon Quest or what was the other one? It was done by Atlas. Atlas is the one that does Persona, right? Shin Megami Tensei, that's it. Final Fantasy definitely with summons for sure because of the, well, summoner. Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the first one because that is like old stuff. And it's also ironic because I remember some people were making like saying like, oh no, Pokemon this and that, and then people showed like the original monsters from Dragon Quest for comparison. It's like, huh, some of those designs look kind of similar. When it came to the whole argument of like, oh, Power Word is being plagiarizing Pokemon and stuff, it's like, But I think the main finger to point at is the current folk who are in charge of Nintendo for sure. Like Nintendo has had like ups and downs regardless, but I think this is like, if not the worst down possible in my opinion. Yeah, no, like when it comes to Palworld, yeah, sure, but it's like they changed like things enough to like make the game the game's physically different. They rely on the big pocket to do this and not make Pokemon better. Yeah. Because they know people, no matter what, are gonna buy Nintendo things, and well, I don't want to think of like the company as a whole, and I just want to think about specific sections and whatnot. And the first thing that comes to mind is just the two that are currently in charge now, who are just a bunch of corpos who only care about making money than games. Because the thing is that I love Pokemon and I love Digimon as well. I didn't like say like, oh, this one's better than the other and whatnot. Because like I can understand the differences between the two that make, you know, the appeal of one versus the other. But it's like disingenuous to, well, to me, I like both equally a lot. Overall, we'll just see how things go, because with Nintendo making a patent like that, it could go in multiple ways. One in a very terrible way, and one in a less terrible way, but I think it's like it's too, yeah. Rip indie games. I hope that there's enough backlash in some form or manner that we actually can get, in some way, affect the coin of big corpos to make them revert certain decisions. Because that's the only way to really combat like large corporations that only like large corporations that like gaming companies that are run by businessmen and not gamers, is affect their pockets. That's it. That's the only way to efficiently actually get them to do something. Yeah, Gabe Newell is an absolute legend. But I think overall it's just most of the large companies nowadays, like most of them have been completely replaced by just corporate businessmen, and then most of like the old OG developers, depending on the thing, they're gone. They're just like gone and did their own thing. And it sucks. Okay, I'm gonna not attack. I'm gonna just wait for it to not be angry anymore, so that I can actually wait a minute. Let me do something quick. Let me go this way and, you know, grill a steak, heal up, and then come back and slap more, because when it's angry and my health isn't full, I'm probably dead. Like, another thing to bear in mind is that you gotta think about some teams that have been in certain companies for long, and they produce some of the best games, and they like those teams, they actually care about, you know, the players and their thoughts and opinions and stuff. But then it may not seem like that, because the higher ups and the marketing team decide to screw things over and make things seem very disingenuous because of how they go about pricing or DLC, or just cut changes and stuff like that. And it's just like, okay. It's like for Capcom as a whole, I don't know how the other games are and how they are generally, but the Monster Hunter team I do appreciate. I will say though, however, is that I don't know about the optimization in regards to the RE engine. We don't know if they decide, like, if from scratch they use, you know, the OG Monster Hunter engine they used for World. What if Wilds would have done better and had less issues because they have way more experience with that thing? And the only example where the RE engine Monster Hunter did, like, performs alright is Rise and Sunbreak, but that's a Switch game that's been ported to other things. Like, I can play it at frigging, like, if I have the frame rate unlimited, it plays so smoothly at like roughly 200 frames per second. It's crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? But it makes sense because it's made for the Switch. Noodle removal. It says, to be fair, we might not have laggy then. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we still could have. It just may be a factor of it taking a lot longer because things generally, like, because World had the same engine, but obviously it was the actual, like, world itself that was affecting things in regarding, like, how laggy would move and then clip into things. They had time, it's just obviously with the RE engine it probably took a bit longer to get used to on top of it because, you know, it's not a thing that they're used to. But, you know, this is an issue that can happen when telling a whole team that are so used to one engine for programming and whatnot to just swap to another one. No, it wasn't an engine issue. They've said in multiple interviews that it was just mainly because of how they changed the world and environment. Because, like, laggy before had no issues. And the other thing in terms of laggy is they wanted to make sure that they incorporated some of his underwater mechanics, and I'm very happy with what they did for Lagiacrus in Wilds. The only downside, however, is that it limits him to literally one location. That's it. Wait a minute, wasn't there like a post that they said that eventually they're gonna allow more the apexes to roam into different locations? If so, if Lagiacrus is in the arena, are they going to add like a water section to the arena, or are they just going to make it so that Lagiacrus is just going to be like GU Lagiacrus at that point? Like, obviously his current moves and stuff is still cool and such, but, you know, it's things to consider. Oh, he's not angry anymore. Okay. I didn't realize. My brain was like, huh, why is he not as scary right now? This is why. That's fine, just chatting while gaming. Stay still long enough, stay. Nah, man, don't move! You bastard. I will capture this one. I'm just taking my time of hit and run, hit and run, hit and run, try and get a mount, hit and run, hit and run. Okay, very dangerous. Oh shit, okay, I need to, wait, will I be alright? Alright, it's not angry, I might be fine. Okay, we can recover from this. But yeah, that patent is, the Nintendo patent currently is bullshit because of how it can affect things, and a lot of companies too. So it's like, big issues can happen, and I hope that there's enough fight back in some way, but we will see. Because it's either fight back to that one patent, or all sorts of other companies will also just start making patents. Because I remember there being the patent for the Nemesis system from like Shadow of Mordor, because what do you call it? Warner Bros. is like, oh no, you like it? It's cool. Yeah, no, we're gonna make it so it's exclusively our mechanic, and if you do it as well, we're gonna sue you or something like that. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Why? It's like killing creativity and like allowing people to try and all that. We will see. We will see. Lego Man, how are you able to play online? I am not playing online. If you're seeing the other HP bars, it's just because I have kitty cats. Okay, oh, it angry. Okay. I am gonna just walk here for now and wait a little bit because I don't want to deal with it while it's angry right now. I will max out my HP so that I can at least excuse me, I can at least toss a paintball at it so I know if it's gonna go to another area or not. Thank you. Alright, let me just see. Let me just see. Ooh. 2, 3. Okay, stay still long enough, please. You fucking. Oh my god, bastard. Do a couple of pokes and pops every now and then. All right, good to know the little lava spire that happens. That does not die, you fuck. Convenient that it's now not angry. Ah, shit. Dude. Oh my god, can you like... Oh, okay. You know... Sure, I get pushed into this area and I am not dead, so that's good. So we do have the head broken, we have one arm broken. If we can get another arm to break before it goes to sleep, nice. If not, oh well, it's okay. So I need carapace, I need... I need 2 scalp, and I can't remember the other... Ebon shell. Ebon shell is the other thing I need. Alright, angry. This is very bad for me. Shit. Holster and run. Holster and run. Holster and run. Okay. Alright. I do not want to, like, at most, I want to try my best to not fail this quest or envious subquest. I at least want to try and capture it. And I have a feeling that it's just a fact of Like, it shouldn't take too long to dish out enough damage, maybe? I don't know. Alright, let me run in and run past it so I can avoid getting killed. Damn, its roar really chowed a lot of stamina from my shield. That's another skill I could consider having just to make things a lot easier for me. And that's just to reduce the amount of knockback I get. Can I make a steak in peace? How much time left? It's... Oh, I mean, I can check just now. But generally it looks like it's been like maybe 30 minutes. 30 plus minutes. Fuck off, let me eat the steak. Alright, so quest info. We got 15 minutes. Alright, so it's been like 35 minutes. Or about to be 35 minutes. If this specific quest is just gonna take a bit so I can get, you know... Things. Danger. Okay, run. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that if this takes a bit until I am able to, you know, like for the first couple of times just to get the materials I need, that's fine by me, honestly. But hey, it's not angry right now. Stay still, stay. Huh? What? How? That was weird. Okay. Oh yeah, the other thing I mustn't forget is that from the last hunt I was able to get some slime, which is really good. Because I need that for the bomb boost. Well, if I want to use bomb boost. Dude. Dude, fuck off. Thank you. Come on. Yeah. Perfect. And that means I can do another big boom on it. Stay still. He's angry, that's bad. I think it's faster for me to... It's faster for me to probably just not block the roar so I don't have the long animation. I don't know, maybe it's the same duration, not sure. I've had 3 mounts? 4? Did I can't even remember at this point if I got 3 or 4 mounts on this thing. It would be nice to get another one, but I'm obviously not going to try and... I mean, I can try now because it's doing this whole thing. Cheeky damage. Worth it? Not fully. Okay, I need to holster and get out of this spot right now. Okay, it's going to the next area. Okay, so ring around the posies. Huh? Ring around the rosies, pocket full of posies. That's it. All right, still got time. If the time, like, if I'm unable to capture it, but near when the timer is about to run out, I can end via subquest. I just need to pay attention to it. But it'd be really nice to capture. Because it'd be huge in getting the material, probably the ebon shell or, you know, the scalp from capturing, etc, etc. No, it's still angry as I thought it wasn't. Because as soon as I can get the first upgrade, then it'll be way easier just to sort stuff out. Like doing damage, etc, etc. Alright, come here, buddy, come here. I wanna jump on the ledge here so I can get the mount. If I can get another mount. Alright, fine, if you're gonna do that, I'll just do this. It's like the safest spot to be is kind of like when he's not angry, it's under him. When he's angry, not under him. Because he just literally became angry again. I really hope that I don't need the tail for the next upgrade after the current one. Bad. Shit, not good. Holster, holster, holster. Yes! Alright, cool. Good. Long game. With almost 10 minutes left. Oh, here. Yo, this guy goes to bed fast. He's already, like, map-wise, he just, like, instantly went there, and now he's moving to the spot to sleep. I don't have any more cool drinks, but that's fine, because I just need to capture him at this point. I too partake in gremlin noises when things happen. Yes. It is just a casual form of expression. I mean, I have them in a multitude of sources, I can at least say that. I will use the pitfall trap on it. I guess a good way of like saying it is emotion. any sort of emotion in different ways. Shit, I missed one. Okay, we did it. All right, cool. So the first, I did not fail. I've not failed. I won through subquest and now I won via capture. I'd say that's pretty huge. Sip of water as victory. Scalp, ebon shell, carapace. Scalp, ebon shell, carapace. Carapace, slime, carapace, an expression of fear, comfort, and happiness. Yes. Time 1 charm, hell yeah. Another carapace, pounder, ebon shell, ebon shell, ebon shell, carapace, slime, carapace. Okay. Protection eating. I wasn't meant to grab the weapon, I was meant to sell it. But I believe I got enough ebon shell and carapace, which means the only thing I need to do now is just the head, like the scalp. Like I've broken the scalp, like the head twice. The question is, what is the chance of getting those things? Anyway, just wait, I want to double check in terms of crafting some stuff. Not good. I am low on some consumable resources. Wait. Oh! I'm low on paintballs? What? Where do I see paintballs here in terms of crafting? Here. Well, you reach points when you run low on some of them, so I guess that's just it on there. Alright, I probably should find out what I need for the next upgrade after, if I can, as well. Alright, I need to change the requests right now to both be catalysts. Okay. Oh, okay, I can't because thingy. Okay. Screw it, I'll go for Dragon Toadstool so I can start working on that a bit more. Alright, so what we've learned is that just for quality of life and not dealing with a Blast Blight, the Gormagala set is good because of the skill. Now though, in terms of materials, oh, okay, I still need an Ebon Shell, but Carapace I'm good. Scalp is a different story. Let us check the drop chances of the Brack Scalp plus. Brack Scalp plus. I have been very unlucky, apparently. So, when you break the Brachydia's head, it's a 76% chance. And I've been unlucky with it. Body Carve, it's a 6% chance. Brimstone and Brachydios, which is the quest we're doing, 2 of the rewards slots is an 8% chance. So overall, it's still a factor of break the head. That's it. So, yeah. Let me check on the demolition Gunlance. MH4U demolition Gunlance, because I want to know if it has an upgrade further. If so, what is needed for the next thing further. Upgrades to Zvolta Demolisher. Rarity 9. Oh. So the upgrade after this Gunlance is G rank, which means I can cheese this shit. If I'm struggling to get scalps and stuff, I'm glad I don't need a freaking gem, because that's annoying. But hey, this farm is going to be a lot more simpler. Another thing I'm going to do is, because I don't need to have biology master at, I don't need it to be biology master. I just need bio researcher, and then it negates blast. Bio master only adds the factor of like makes frenzy, you know, slower. That's it. This is not a frenzy monster, which means what I could do is I could replace some of the, like, one piece maybe, or 2 pieces, to then have more artillery. All right, let's see. I also may have a charm or talisman that might provide more of the stats. So let us look at that. View talismans. Frenzy res, don't care about that, but that's a good thing to have regardless. Stun, sleep paralysis. Biology. Do I even have a biology one? Maybe in the second stat? KO, pellet, stamina up. Sharpness. It does not look like I have a biology thing, unless there's the second skill. No. The answer is no. Okay, back out of that. That's just for now, so it's easier for me to see what I'm comparing things to. So, wrong button. Skills. Alright, so this has... What's it doing? Why is it not showing me the exact skills? Oh, now it is. No, it can't be just handicraft 2. What the hell? I'm pressing the wrong buttons again, sorry. Okay, there we go, now that's better. So, Biology 3, Handicraft 3, Spirit 4, Artillery 3, Sharpness 3. For the helmet, it's Biology 2, Spirit 2, it's Artillery 3, Sharpness 3. So I could replace maybe the helmet and the chest, I'm not sure. Let's check the glove. Biology 4, Spirit 4, blah blah blah. Does this have... yeah, it does. Okay. No, probably not replace this because Biology is at 4 on it, which is really nice. Biology 3, and then there's Handicraft, Artillery. Yeah, no, the waist I'm not replacing. And that I'm not replacing. Okay, I think because of Biology 3 here, 3, 6, 10, I'm just gonna swap to have chest piece and helmet. Alright, so with the chest piece and helmet, I have Bioresearcher and Artillery Novice. I can at least push it to Expert, maybe even higher. Will I be able to make it higher? Spirit I could get as well if I can craft a deco for it. But the question is, how many deco slots do I have? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's doable. Alright, so let me slot in the decos right now. So artillery, so that's artillery expert, very good. And now let's craft a quick little spirit deco if I'm able to, because that's just free damage when it's angry. Decorations, spirit. If I can craft it, I will. If I can't craft it, it's not a huge loss. Is there a spirit one? Is there? I don't think there is, or at least I have not unlocked it. Capacity loading. Gunner only, never mind. Wait, throttle? No, that's gloves off. Potential? No, wait. Potential. Hold up. Challenger is the name. Yeah, no, it's not that. Anyway, the only thing that we really changed right now is just made it so that I have a bit more defense, and I have Bioresearch and Artillery Expert, so we should be able to do a bit more damage and get through to killing it faster. So all I need is a singular ebon shell, and after that I just need 2 scalps, and then the grind for Brachydios is finished, and I can what do you call it? Then I'll be able to just progress and see what the key quests are, and yeah.
Well, how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. Okay. Squeaky chair. Sip on some water. Ah, very nice. Bombardier, alright, even more damage than what we currently can do. Very good. I'm definitely sure we'll be able to get it to the point where we want it to way faster. What color is this kitty cat? Ew, I don't want a cat like that. Okay, let's go. It's fine by me, that's just free damage. Alright, cool. Yeah, I just needed bio research. I don't need biomaster. There you go. First mount. Yeah, biddy. Biddy, 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 biddy. Alright. While I can. Good. Free damage on the head. Come on. Alright. Slime. Tear. I'm very glad that I put the effort into farming both of these sets, honestly. It helps so much. Because then I can like mix and match if I need to prioritize the one skill over the other, depending on the situation. Shit. Digimon. Digimon, my precious. I want my Agumon and my Gabumon. No, Gabumon. I think the one Digimon I had as my main in Cyber Sleuth was Vmon, and that was sick. That was really cool. Damn, buddy. Pulling a bit close for comfort there. Can you, like, stop? Okay. Now, I'll have an open question. If you guys have watched Digimon or seen Digimon in some way growing up or even to this day, what is your favorite Digimon? Which one stands out to you, or which one do you remember? I think that's a fair thing to ask. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of Digimon, but you know, might be some that you may remember. Man, fuck off, you fucking exploding, punching boy. Ugh. Okay, there we go. It's fine, those little explosions are way weaker than what he can do. A lot of the middle is
stages look neat. Yeah, the champion forms are really cool. I mean, like, when you think about it, a lot of the stages, there's a lot of stages when it comes to the Digimon. You get in training, well, at least for the English names, you get in training 1, in training 2, rookie, champion, ultimate, and mega. I don't know why they become anime girls. Well, I mean, hey, like Angelwoman. I mean, she's more of like a lady than a girl, but I know of some that you're talking about. A lot of them end up becoming more humanoid for some reason. Whether there's actual like canonical reasoning behind it, it's just programs. They're programs. They're digital monsters. They can be whatever they want, even if it's monster girls. Speaking of, there's a lot of them like that follow different archetypes depending on like the forms. Like you get dinosaur ones, you get more dragon-like ones, you get more robot-like ones, you get more bug-like ones. Maybe it's just the result of spending time on the internet. You know what? That is actually a really valid reason. That's actually a really good reason. I can't argue with that. I mean, another thing we can appreciate is that the Digimon show and games actually grow with the audience. They don't like keep catering to people that are younger and try and bring in too many new people. There's like, no, we know what our people want. They want these cool big dinosaurs with mech arms and stuff, and they want hot anime ladies. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. Shit. Potential mysterious slime? Yes! Oh. Potential mysterious slime? Mystery slime? No, it's a wyvern tier and I got bitch slapped. And I'm getting pushed by a freaking bug. But yeah, I'd say like a great example of Digimon definitely not catering to, like constantly catering to a young audience is like how it sometimes tackles really dark things. Like, I think the first one was in the 3rd series, the Digimon Tamers. That was the one where at the end, the final forms is when the kids combined with their Digimon. And that's where we got Gallantmon. But it was like that really messed up thing regarding the one girl. It's like, I can't exactly remember because like even like that was traumatic for me to witness as a kid. But anyway, one recent thing was in Digimon Ghost game. That big spider lady Digimon, yeah, she just straight up killed and ate a dude. Like obviously not on on the screen, but it's like you know it happens because you freaking hear her crunch down and it's like, oh my god, what the fuck? It's like, damn, that guy's dead. Oh my god, can you like... Thank you. Shit, fuck you. Oh, nice. Oh my god, oh my god, I hate small monsters so freaking much. Anyway. Fuck you. I'm fine. I'm alive. Okay. Apologies for the peak in my... Well, I don't know if my microphone peaked for that. No, it wouldn't have because I have it set so that it wouldn't peak higher. I mean, well, if it does, it would just cut my thing off. But I have it so that it can't go above a certain level so that it wouldn't hurt ears. So it'd nerf it down, basically. A little bit of sound knowledge, sound editing and adjusting. Ha 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 ha. Hee hee. I can't remember what I did because I did it like so many months ago. Shit, man, fuck off.
Okay, cool. I got a window to breathe and whatnot. Well, knowing that upgrading this Gunlance only once is great, because then it just means that I can focus on progression after that and only do like some fine-tuning, like upgrading armor, decoration stuff, and yeah, to make life so much easier. And you want to know what's going to be even easier? When I get through the single player high rank, finally. Because that's going to be a cakewalk at this point with what I'm dealing with. Did I get a second mount? I don't think I did. I should be close to getting one. Not yet, though. Now. No? Seriously? Did I seriously get, like, cancelled out of it because of it? Or because of the explosion or something? Bugger off, dude. Let me frigging chill. Chill, bro. Chill. I need a room. Come on. I need to breathe. It's a little poke on the tail and dunk. But if I didn't get a mount there, I at least got some damage. Alright, come on. Can you like stop with the spamming of your tailspin? I mean, thank you, but like also screw you. Sure, stay still long enough for this, don't back off. Thank you. Awesome, that's what I want to see. Shit. Okay. I'm also almost out of my mega potions. But so far so good. Ooh, I see what you're doing there, buddy. You need to not do that. You need to, you know. I'll just poke him a little bit. I also need to sharpen. I will not sharpen while he's angry. That angle change at that end, at the end there. Oh, wait. I just realized something. Wrong direction. Oh my god, dude. You're making me waste my stupid paintballs. Thank you. There we go. That's better. Maybe get another mount? Not at this distance. I know. No, I need it to get closer and then I can get a mount. Yeah, I think that's a mount worthy angle. Yep, there we go. But yeah, in terms of Digimon, for me, I'm very much a sucker for the Greymons, because I think they're really cool. And I know that there's going to be a new form, because it was advertised at the end of the things of like, oh, if you get like the Omega Deluxe thing, you can gain access to these things early. The only thing I would honestly be interested in is trying to get like the pre-order bonus of like that one outfit, plus, like, yeah, I know there's the access to Agumon Black and Gabumon, was it? Yeah, Gabumon Black early, and that's really cool. But I'm trying to remember which Digimon line allows me to reach there, and thinking back to the ones that I have access to
really early on. Because I know that with Pagumon, which is one of the dark Digimon you can get really early and like split into Digivolution for, you can have that become Gabumon Black. I'm pretty sure. Whereas for the Agumon though, I think it could be related to Dracomon, or no, maybe not Dracomon. I know it's not part of the regular Koromon thing, it's part of something else, or I might be mistaken. I'd have to... it's whatever. I'm not gonna like look into the old game to double check and find out. I'd rather just play and find out myself in the one thing. It's just there's some knowledge I can translate to the new game, and that is nice. Nice. Cheeky little boom boom over here. So I'm thankful I don't need the pounder, because the pounder is the arm piece. So the only thing I just need is the ebon shells and the scalp, and that's much easier to try and sort out. Man, why do you keep moving back? I know it's like part of your whole gimmick and stuff, but it's really annoying. Actually, when I think about it, doesn't Seregios also move back a lot often as well? But it's not just Seregios, it's also... what do you call it? Gomagala. Gomagala also has things that make it like back off a little bit. I could die. But I didn't. I'm gonna... well, I'll stay here. Okay, I have no more mega potions. Okay. Taking too much chip damage right now, and I fainted. All right, that's fine, but that's just the first faint in this hunt in particular, so we're good. We're all right. It's okay. Which means it's still in the threshold of me thankfully just aiming to kill it instead of capturing. All right, let's see. Free shit. Wow. Oh my god. So cool. Like, I don't have use in the current hunt for deodorant, but it's still nice that I get some free ones. Oh, bombs. Okay. Right. So, buff. 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 And last but not least, buff. Okay, fine, I'll sharpen two on top of it. Alright, let's go. Just knowing that the grind is going to be a lot less for this in terms, well, I mean, the requirement and it just being one upgrade is very nice in comparison to the amount of things I had to prep and grind and try and craft. Now, this time around, no, it's just a tiny bit. It's okay. It's just a couple of things. You're almost there. Hell yeah. I'm gonna wait for it to walk here so I can try and get a mounting strike on it. This angle. No mounting strike, but I did get some shell damage on it. Like, I will admit, a thought did cross my mind of like, hey, I could do, like, make a little something involving the demo of Digimon Storytime Stranger. But I don't know if it'll allow me to have multiple saves on the demo, and the fact that I completed the demo, if it'll allow me to start from scratch again. Ooh, very nice. So I'll think about it a bit more. There's still time until the actual game releases, but when the game actually, like, if I can get my hands on the game after it's released, I'll make a streamer save for it. I can guarantee that, and I am going to stream it. And video-wise, I don't know. We'll see about how I go about that. There's potential for a lot of things. Like, I could maybe even like show interesting tidbits or funny. Like, at the moment, the easiest thing is maybe clips to make shorts. But even then, there hasn't been anything short or clip-worthy in my opinion, at least for now. And I'm not gonna try and like push for something like that, because I'd rather have it be more naturally happen. Then it's a lot funnier in that sense, instead of it being, you know, forced. Shit, this is bad. I need to heal. I need to fucking get out of here. I'm just gonna use more of these things here quick. Oh my god. I think it would be best for me to move on to the next location. But yeah, I'm just expressing my thoughts at the moment. Oh yeah, speaking of other like games that are like creature capture things. I watched a video of how I do like something that like struck my childhood that made me happy to see again. Spectrobes. I don't know if that name is familiar to you guys, but there's one YouTuber who decided to 100% the first 2 games on DS, and he hasn't done the game that I like the most, which is the third one, which is on the Wii, but I look forward to when he eventually does that. So yeah, it's like a nice little trip down memory lane, just seeing Spectrobes again. I'd be surprised if any of you also know Spectrobes. I'd be gladdened, for sure. It'd be great. But yeah, Spectrobes. That's another thing potential. I don't know. We'll see. Because like, I think the problem is that I can't really record stuff from my Wii unless I get like an AV to HDMI converter. Yeah, it's cool, and the way that you'd obtain your creatures is that you'd have to scan and search for fossils, and then you'd have to use things to wake up the fossils. It's really cool. And a lot of the designs were really cool. Like, you'd use the baby forms to help you search for fossils, you'd use the adult forms for fighting, and obviously there's a higher tier above adult being the evolved. And some of the things look so badass. And that was Disney's attempt to basically compete with Pokemon. And in my opinion, it's less of a factor, like, if Disney actually put a bit more faith into it, there's a lot of potential for it to actually do really good. There was huge potential, it's just more, there was a lot of mechanical changes that kept swapping between outside the core things like combat that they were trying to like figure out and engage. Oh shit, wait. I have 26 minutes in this hunt left and it's already limping. See, I told you, it makes a massive difference in boosting artillery for friggin' Gunlance. Anyway. But yeah, no, it's like... Ugh. Stretching. But yeah, Pokemon, Digimon, Spectrobes. Speaking of... I see some alien dragons. Yeah, you get some cool freaky dudes too. what I was going to say is that speaking of DS games, something that made me really happy to see is that Capcom has finally decided to make a Mega Man Star Force collection. And I'm like, hell's yeah. At the moment it's on Switch. I don't know if they'll bring it to PC, but I'd really love for them to do so. Because I really enjoyed playing the Mega Man Star Force. Like, I know, like, yeah, there's Battle Network. Battle Network is sick, but I also really liked Star Force. There's this one YouTube guy that I watched. His name's Ben Saint. And he has phenomenal videos where he literally touches on everything lore-wise and then compiles it into one. He did the whole thing for frigging Bionicle, dude. Bionicle. 13 hours. 13-hour lecture that I was happy to listen to every frigging second of it. I love Bionicle. And another, well, the other good one was he did a combination of Battle Network and Star Force. For some reason, I thought you were gonna say Capcom is making DS games again. Oh god, dude. Imagine. I just realized something. I captured it unintentionally, even though I could have killed it. It's whatever. It doesn't matter now. It's like, I need the parts, that's all. Okay, let us see what we get. I get Carapace, Mystery Slime, Marrow, Scalp Plus, good. Slime, Ebon Shell, Slime. Woo! They are treating me really nicely. 3 Time-Worn Charms, nice. Pounder, Tail. Okay, we need just one singular scalp. That is it. And that I'm going to cheese. Do you want to know how? Break the head and via subquest. That is all I'm going to do. Are we going to get something good here? Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Alright, cool. Sick. Alright, that's really huge because now we only need, like, if I remember correctly, we just need a singular Scalp Plus left. Yeah, how long have I been jamming for? Nearly 2 hours. Okay, cool. Alright, let us go to the Wycoon so I can get some catalysts in the meantime. Yeah. Dear. 5. 5 is better than, you know, none. Because I think I have 1 at the moment. No, I used that 1 to then sort out the thing. Yeah, bless me. 4. Alright, I'll just go with 4 for now for that. What am I low on? I am low on Pitfall Traps. Can I make more? The answer is yes. Alright. I can upgrade a piece of gear thanks to the armor sphere that I got from that quest. And so I will do so. Is this one level 5 or level 6? This is level 6, okay. And this is level 5. It's level 5. Level 5. Alright, well I'll get the Assaultus ones to level 6. Because I'm going to be using that more often for the artillery. But hey, crucially important thing, look at that. Just one Sculpt Plus. Just one. Let me double check something as well on top of it. So 414, how much raw is that? Calculator. Because I know the multiplier for here, for the bloated number, for Gunlance is 2.3. So 414 divided by 2.3 equals 180 raw. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Alright, time to go in, break its face, and fuck off. And then hope for a scalp. The process. The scalp I got there was actually an 8% chance for... what do you call it? The 8% reward chance. So right now I'll be relying on the 76% chance of the part break more than anything else. And I think it's just going to be effective, like get a mount, blast the face, try and get some extra little pops onto its face, get a second mount, blast the face again, try and get pops on the face, etc, etc. The sooner I can break it, the sooner I can get out via subcoast. Ah, convenient, because I actually forgot to get my cool drinks. I'm also not gonna use demon skin or well, demon drug or armor skin right now, so that I can conserve my well, I can conserve that consumable, especially if I'm just gonna be breaking the head and fucking off. I can save it for tougher things. Stop stockpiling. Well, mind you, once I upgrade the weapon, I'm literally just gonna start stockpiling resources generally. It's gonna make my life a lot easier if that's the case. It's fine, it's negligible damage. Speaking of, my current defense is a lot higher now, thanks to those 2 upgrades in the gear. Also, yeah, I'm not gonna bother using paintballs on it now either, especially because of what you bastard. Why'd you move back? Stay still. Thank you. So you need to lock in. Another thing is that I will admit, from watching those content creators I mentioned at the start of the stream in regards to World of Warcraft and what they're doing with it, it does kind of motivate me to also want to maybe try something similar, but I'm not too sure exactly of what yet. So I'm just thinking about it. Again, it's options, so that it's not just this currently. And then comes the approach of like, do I do... I mean, okay, to be fair, when it comes to making stuff using footage from a stream, like the short that I made, really handy. Really, really handy. And it's the same like with the concept of like making a highlight episode thing. It's an all-in-one. The only downside is that if I'm not recording while streaming, then it's like the quality in comparison is dropped significantly. But that's YouTube's fault, not my fault. I'm fine. I just need to get another mount and get a big boom on the face again, and several small booms. Come on. Walk here. But yeah, as I said, it's just voicing things out for now. The one thing I will guarantee is that if I have Digimon Time Stranger, I am gonna do stuff on it, because I've been looking forward to that game ever since I found out it was announced. Because I have been waiting 10... Well, I mean, I didn't play Cyber Sleuth when it came out, but I've enjoyed playing all the Digimon story games growing up, and finally getting a new one in the series is huge. Like, huge. And the fact that it is a 10-year gap since the last game is quite something. So I have a hunch that they've definitely cooked. And from the demo, they've definitely cooked a lot more than I expected, and I'm very happy about that. Probably baiting monsters to be on the right side of the ledge is its own personal hell. Yep, it is indeed its own personal hell. Especially with this guy, because he keeps freaking, like, swerving backward and forward and all these other things. Ah, shit. Fucking... Oh, my God. Fuck you. I just need it. It's sucks even more when he's just far enough away. Well, he's not angry anymore, so I'm just gonna grab this quick. Never mind, I won't grab that. I'll heal myself though. Mystery slime? No. Like, with the amount of damage my shelling does now, and any extra bit, it shouldn't take too long to break the head, as long as I make sure I hit the head with it. Just need that scalp, I just need one singular more scalp, and I can have a strong weapon. So close. Anyway. But yeah, like, to me, my first impression of the visuals and the performance of the demo for Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth is, like, really good. It takes a lot of the stuff from, sorry, not Cyber Sleuth, sorry, Time Stranger. It takes a lot of things that already existed model-wise from Cyber Sleuth, and then they basically expanded the animations significantly. Monsters also dedicate their life to guarding shinies and their tail. The moment you carve the tail, all aggro goes to you. Yep. That's why in multiplayer it's nice to to wait for a friend to start carving, and then when they're being attacked, you carve instead. Thanks. Thanks for being a homie and being there in the right spot for me. Ah, shit. Come on. There we go, second mount. I mean, another big thing for Digimon Time Stranger is that it's voiced in English too, so I don't have to worry about reading subtitles constantly, and I can pay attention to what's happening in the game. Break the head! It's not broken yet. It should be soon though. Fuck off, you fucking Banabra! Oh, I hate small monsters, dude. Alright. I am just gonna do this. And get knocked over at the same time. Dude, stop moving backwards. It's kind of annoying, yo. Oh, as long as he's staying over here, I can get mount hits. And a stagger. Shiny? Potential? Mystery slime? Start slurping it up like those like little jelly cups that you can get. I just remembered a fucking meme that me and my best friend had for a little bit because of, like, I think a YouTube short. Or just, not a YouTube short, but more of a meme compilation that I watched. And it was this kid that, I don't know what he said or what he did, but he just takes like the frigging jelly cup and then just like empties the jelly cup onto the table, and then he just sucks it up in one go and goes just so fast, and it was a huge thing. I mean, the kid was really fat too, but you know. So I'm trying to remember what exactly happened in Freedom Unite when playing with my mate, where I would mimic that sound. It had to have been like with a specific monster, but I can't remember what. Like my mind is thinking of Kezu right now, and I think it was like if Kezu like got you in the pin animation, and I think we were just really unlucky, and also because we were laughing so hard that we ended up making stupid mistakes. If I got stabbed in the leg / other body part, I'd also be mad. You know what? Fair. But I'm gonna still do it. I need that shit. I need it now. I should be close to getting a third mount. Should be. I will sharpen. I have that intuition of saying, like, I probably should. Oh. Okay, if it's not here, it's over here. It literally, it goes in 3 areas. 4 if you count where it sleeps. Well, nah, I won't be able to get the... I mean, I might be able to. I got a hit. Boom, boom. The giant slime pool has a very deceiving hitbox, because you see it constantly spreading, but when it explodes, it doesn't explode past like how far it spreads. It kind of like explodes a tiny bit inward. If you were to compare, like if you just look at this here, see how far it spreads? Oh wait, no man, I take my words back. I mean, well, okay, now maybe the hitbox is a bit smaller and the animation and the thingy is a bit larger. I don't fucking know, dude. This isn't Minecraft. I can't just do an input of keys and magically get shit to have like a invisible box around it. Can you like... Yes. I got a hit on the head, and that's good. I use F3. I mean, F3 is more for if you want to see the, like your coordinates as well, and like what type of biome you're in. Yeah, just accidentally like pressing F3 is like, what the? Whoa, something has changed now. It's a very handy tool regardless. Oh god, why is its head in there? Please tell me it reaches at least. Come on. Fuck you, piece of shit. I hate you, piece of garbage. Oh, now he's angry. Why did he have to frigging land his stupid face in the fucking wall? Sorry for that. I'm gonna end up in the fucking wall if he doesn't stop. Jesus! Alright. I'll read what you said just now. Not at this moment, not at this moment, not at this moment. Okay. Might have been F4. I don't remember. It was MC escape from meme. Ah. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I mean, technically I could just do this. Never mind, I don't have any freaking shells because I'm being an idiot. Stop it, it hurts. I'm gonna die. That's the other thing, I hate when he does the backing up and licks his thing, because you think he's gonna do the huge leap forward, and he's like, nah, I'm just gonna... Alright. Something just clicked in my mind, and I think maybe the moment of its head being stuck in the wall and me complaining about it and then getting fucked over even more would probably be good for a short. I can meme it out with some editing. Maybe not. I'll think about it more. Like, the whole joke of the foot thing definitely worked out well because, you know, very memeable. You fucking... Oh my god. You saw that. I had a moment, and then what does he do? I'm gonna move backwards. Brachy is one of those monsters where a good chunk of its attacks can be easily avoided, explosions and all, but wow, it's punishing. Yep. It's also just because of the movement pattern and the nature of it, because up until Brachydios was introduced, there wasn't really any monster that backed up except for, like, the drones, like Gear Drone, Velocidrome. They didn't really, like, well, they had like a little backup, but that's more because it's a wind-up to do a jump more than anything. And then when they applied it to a big monster and the way that they applied it to him, you know, it's clever what they did to kind of add a bit more spice to the brute wyverns. But damn. Right. If it is... Okay, maybe it might be... I don't know. Okay, I'll take a detour and jump here and here to see if it's an area 2, if it's not. Brachy. Oh, excuse me. You have really cool shit, though. Armor and weapons. Especially Charge Blade. Oh, my beloved Charge Blade. I think the one thing that excites me for the next Monster Hunter stream save that I do, depending on the game, is finding out, like, doing a weapon poll again, seeing what people want me to use instead there. Obviously, my main is off the table, being Charge Blade, and then Gunlance will be off the table for that. So I don't know. The options are literally, like, maybe 3 Ultimate, but I'd have to get the game files from my 3DS to then put it on PC so I can stream it. And then the other options is like, well, honestly, I don't want to do anything world for now because I've played so much world. And then when it comes to what do you call it, wilds, I'd rather wait a little bit longer until title update 4, when it actually comes with a lot more of the optimization changes. Because even with recording and whatnot, or just having another freaking software open, it's still issues and crashes, so I just want to avoid that. Plus, the other idea that I have for wilds is because they've buffed the shit out of things, like weapon-wise. And early on, before they added difficult monsters, what did they do? They... People were complaining it was easy. It was too easy. Well, now it's probably going to be even easier because they buffed the weapons after they added the really tough monsters. So I'm like, well, that would be interesting to see, but I'd only be interested to see it once they fix more of the things. Well, at least stream it so I can showcase it. So yeah, we'll see how that is. Alright, I don't recall if I asked, but what are y'all's favorite monsters, both design and fight-wise? It's a thing I find really difficult is when it comes to favorites, because there's a lot of things that I do really like. So it's very difficult for me to pinpoint. I need to think about it a bit more. I can at least say per game, depending on per game and whatnot. Like, like the only generation of Monster Hunter that I've not played in its entirety is Generation 1, but Freedom Unite is kind of like a great culmination of Gen 1 and Gen 2 all combined together. So let me think about things from there. I also need to get more stamina, so I'm just gonna go to the other area quick. Let's think. Because it's easier for me to say per game, and then after per game, I can then compare them. But then it also depends on like who I'm thinking about and like what memories I have, because it might be influenced by memories tied to it. Alright, for Freedom Unite, to count Generation 2 at least, are both of the flagships of the portable series. I really like the design of Tigrex, but in terms of the fight, I much prefer Nagakuga. Now for Tigrex, I just think it's cool that it's like, oh cool, it's a frigging dinosaur-esque wyvern that isn't like a typical flying wyvern in terms of skeleton, and it's like, okay, this is cool. And it's just this beefy powerhouse of a monster. I love it, especially when it enrages. Fight-wise for Nagakuga, I really like the fact that because of the nature of the fight, oftentimes it encourages you to react quickly enough by either dodging or blocking, but also it helps kind of like train you. Oh, there we go. It helps kind of, you know what, screw it. We'll do the full fight. We'll do the full fight. It's fine. When it comes to the whole factor of dodging and dodge rolling and all that, it's a monster that basically kind of helps teach you how to teaches you about iframes better. Like it trains you to like not necessarily teaches, but more of like helps train you to use iframes, because there would have definitely been moments beforehand where you kind of notice like, oh hey, I dodged, like I rolled when a roar happened and I was able to dodge it. I was like, okay, cool. Now let's put it a bit on like a higher difficulty of like how this thing moves fast and does a lot of sweeps. So it's like it teaches you better about hitboxes, well hitboxes of attacks, and helps you train your iframes. Generation 3, I've not done G rank. I've done a tiny bit of G rank, but not to the point where any of the extra new monsters that were added in it are there. But I've done the entirety of low rank and high rank 3 ultimate, both village and hub. Visually, I really like Agnactor. And I guess you could say, fight-wise too, I also like Agnactor. What is this? I could not finish watching any Let's Plays of Wilds because it changes any screen into a TN panel. Rip. Rip indeed. Yeah, that's why I kind of, well, because of a lot of personal issues with the game, I'd rather just enjoy it on my own time and not really do content on it for now. And like, I know, oh, what is Capcom prioritizing more? Well, they're taking the sweetest time to try and optimize one big chunk instead of bit by bit. where if they do bit by bit, I think they'd be able to see if any new bugs will be formed, and then they can fix it instead of a big chunk adding a shit ton of bugs. We'll see. But generally, well, that's just my opinion and thoughts about the pacing of it. But I know that the trickling in new events and stuff is just like, I'm not motivated to do that anytime soon. I'll just wait until like the spring event and the new title update. That's it. Wait for modders to fix it, I say. I'd rather, like, personally, I prefer to not use mods. I like the vanilla experience. It's also because I do have some hope with the Monster Hunter team, because it's one of the few dev teams in this day and age that I actually respect a fair bit. So, like, to give benefit of the doubt, even the devs for Dragon's Dogma 2, they struggled hardcore when trying to optimize their game with the RE engine. Wait for the DLC and then modders. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's a good point. Honestly, it'd be really good for them to fucking sort out, like, finish optimizing and mastering the RE engine and getting it to work for this before the DLC. If that's possible or not, I don't know. We'll have to see. Mind you, I really enjoyed playing the single player stuff. I really enjoy playing the game when I'm not having issues. And the said issues is when my game crashes, just because I want to have YouTube open on the side to listen to music. That's how simple it is. And it's really annoying. And it's also bullshit how a lot of games nowadays does the whole like, oh, do upscaling and all that. It's like, fuck off. Why? Why do I need to upscale? Why can't I just have like the proper resolution? Oh, we didn't optimize it good enough without, you know, thingy. So, okay, so I have to nerf it down and have it fake upscale it so that it works better. Bullshit. Anyway, but yeah, I'd say I at least want to make my stream save, like separate save, and not use my main save for streaming Wilds by the time that they actually do the stated optimization stuff by Title Update 4, so that I can showcase how the state of the early game is, whether it's going to be super easy or not, and it's going to be with a weapon I don't know. I haven't played Wilds, but I just heard the difficulty patches is just the same monsters over and over. I mean, well, in my opinion, even though it's just, you know, the same monsters over and over, I'm fine with it, because the the tougher versions of these monsters have been really, really fun. Like, it gives a nice challenge. And in my opinion, prioritizing quality over quantity is usually better. It also means that when it comes to the major, like, because it's not patches that I care about, it's title updates. The title updates are the ones that bring in the new monsters. Yeah. The devs I know truly love their game. The higher ups, they enjoy other things. They enjoy money and pocketing things. Shit, I fucked up the thing. That's why I think, because thanks to the Monster Hunter team at Capcom, it makes it easier for me to look at other companies like Nintendo, and I don't blame certain teams. I blame higher ups. That's it. I don't want to just blanket the blame and whatnot, because there's a lot of people that work on those things, and certain Mr. Krabs and money meme. Money. Well, I mean, you know the meme of the crab that's like literally about to slide into the wok of oil? It's like, money. Ah! Ah! It just sizzles to death. It's fucked up, but it's funny. Well, at least I find it funny. Maybe I'm fucked up. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Ah! Teehee, bit of dark humor. I've seen one where it's like a food processing line or something. Oh, the shredder one where it's like the meat shredder. Yeah, like if it's not paired with that audio, then yeah, it's kind of fucked up. But you know, whoever decided to pair the audio with it is more of a comedian genius for that. Because I've had like several people that I knew share some stuff to me where it wasn't even funny, it was just fucked up. And I was like, come on, dude, what is this shit? And I'm glad that, like, the stuff that I saw, no one else has made, like, and added anything onto it to make it more of a meme factor. Because anyone in their right mind, even with dark humor, knows is like, nah. This is what you would call twisted. And that's not funny. That's just fucked up. You're fucked up in the head. Shit. Thankfully, I don't associate with such people, and I cut them off. Well, I mean, I've cut them off many years ago, so it's been a long time since I last had that. Thankfully. Yeah, when I think of it, like, back onto the topic of, like, content that I would work on. At the moment, a good solid bread and butter right now is Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. GU was there for a little bit, but it's more about, like, the technical side of things being a bit more awkward to try and set up my Switch for recording or streaming right now. But I would do a stream save and not my main save for that. Plus the original, that save that I had for the stream is long gone because I got my OG save back, which I'm going to prioritize more. Because, yeah, the way I went about it there, burnout and stuff, not worth it. But, you know, I got ways to do it here. So, essentially, Monster Hunter game options is 4 Ultimate, 3 Ultimate, GU, Stories, what else? Stories 2. Do I? I don't know if I'd want to really do anything for Rise Sunbreak. Like, I feel because... Excuse me. I said earlier for World, I kind of don't want it because I played so much World leading up to Rise. Not Rise. Wilds. That I'd rather just... I'd rather leave that be for a good while, but I do have recordings that I need to continue editing for a World video. It's just base World, it's not Iceborne, but I can tell you for sure that I am in no mood anytime soon to continue that in terms of the playing and recording, but I can work on the editing regardless. But again, that's just the Monster Hunter side of things. Other games, one definite factor is Digimon Time Stranger. I really want to play that and do stuff on that. Because that's going to be really fun. There are games that I do want for the Switch too, but I don't have a Switch 2. So that can be for my personal enjoyment when I eventually can get one. I mean, I could make stuff from it, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much. The other thing that I'm starting to consider a little bit, but that's because it's an influence from some of the things, is maybe a bit of World of Warcraft, but it's more like, I don't know, it's just a thought because of like the zone locked, dungeon locked videos that I saw, things like that. Because they're nice and whatnot, it's refreshing in comparison to other things that aren't lore videos. Lore videos I like, but most of the stuff outside that I don't know, it's just more meh, in my opinion. Anyway. Okay. What other games are there? I mean, I guess one is that I've never played, I own The Witcher 3, but I've never played it. I've not played a Witcher game before. So, a friend of mine said that that might be good to stream because, you know, people watching me have my first proper experience with that game. So I was like, okay. But it's not something I... what's it called? I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm not like defining my channel into one specific thing at the moment. At the moment, it's predominantly Monster Hunter. I did do a little bit of Pokemon stuff. I do have like a Nuzlocke that I did for like Leaf Green. But another thing is that, like, back onto the whole thing about Monster Hunter World, personally, I feel there's way more than enough people making content on it if they are currently making content on it. It's way more than enough, in my opinion. Like, especially leading up to, like, the whole Return to World thing brought a whole lot of new people on it, and they're either still doing it or maybe doing a bit of Wilds. Or taking a break from Wilds to continue doing World. So I'd rather just, for my own sake and sanity, just take a proper break from it. Like, I don't hate it. I love World. World is great. I love all Monster Hunters in their own way. But I don't want to overplay one. I don't want to face the same burnout that I did with GU. I don't want to face burnout with World, so I'm just making sure I keep it distant. Brachy's tail is absurdly silly when it comes to getting stray hits. Yeah, it is. It very much is. This is a little donk. Please tell me that create. Ah, I failed. Wait, did I fail the quest or no? I just fainted. Creators. Ugh. I can't even remember what I was saying just now. Wait, is this my first faint? It is. I have 14 minutes left. Ah, you know what, screw it. I'll just do the potions and stuff and beat it up. Like, at the end of the day, when it comes to stuff on my channel, it's very much just me doing the things that I want, and and it's more like a hobby than anything right now. Brachy is a silly guy, lovers during fight that doesn't interact with the gunner. Lol. Rip gunners when it comes to that. Oh, Brachy boy. The pipes are calling. Give me the fucking scalp, and I'm done with you. I can thankfully say this, in comparison to the last couple of grinding streams I'm doing, is way more relaxing. For some reason, Brachy will run in circles around gunners and not do an attack. Really? Well, that's very cheesable. Oh wait, let me check area 2 if he's gone over there. Oh, Brachy boy. The pipes are calling. Digimon times 20. Oh, so good. Okay, there he is. Ah, yes. Cool drink. And yeah, I'll finally toss a paintball on this guy. Fuck you. There we go. Ah, I was scratching my mustache. Just for Blade Master, that runners to get behind you for quick attack, but when targeting a gunner, it just becomes some running in circles. Oh lol. So overall, just an easy way to cheese him. Cheese the simplistic AI of the monster. 3, 4, 5. Alright. I didn't realize the hitbox. I forgot about the hitbox going underneath. Will I be cheeky and lucky enough with this? I think so. I got some damage, so that's good. Foolish. Okay, not too bad. Oh, you cats just saved me so freaking much there. Holy shit, thank you. You see that? It was literally about to do something that was gonna like do heavy damage to me. And then the cats came into clutch with the little funny rocket thing, whatever it is. Alright. Okay, that's good. Yes. MVP kitty kitties, kitty meow meows. Shit. I should have blocked. Stay there. 10 minutes remaining. Oh, yo, yo. Oh, just in time. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Seriously? I mean, if it's like, when the 5-minute mark happens, I'll probably at that point just envious subquest. I'm just doing like the full thing, because why not? Because it just gives me a moment to chill and chat about stuff. Fuck you with your stupid tail. Alright. Oh my god, dude. Can you like... Can you doesn't? Oh, you're not angry anymore, but you can still come over here. Thank you. There's a mount. Yeah, look at me as I come over here. Okay. Starts waddling my direction. Down. You're gonna limp away? Yeah, you're gonna limp away. 25, I still won. I have 8 minutes remaining. I am going to use traps and bombs. Fuck, oh my god, fuck you, dude. Random fucking your prey. It's gotta wait a little bit longer as well for that. If I recall, in this game you can only place like one trap at a time. Alright, so for my own sake I'm gonna at least place this one over here for now. And then I'm gonna place this bomb here. This bomb. Worth it. Oh, convenient. It's really close to this spot here. So let's do this. I literally could have waited a tiny bit longer and I would have had the big boom. But I can just do it here instead. This works better. There we go. Now we have a kill. Very good. I wasn't even... you know, it's kind of nice. Just grinding at a much slower pace. Very cool. With 6 minutes remaining. Well, 6.5 minutes remaining. Yeah, I'll save the progression of main stuff for next stream. So this is just a precarious stream for the Gunlance and stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, yo. Alright. Will I be blessed? Please, please, I wish 14. Yes! Okay, cool. Holy shit. Thanks, Brachy. You gave me a whole lot of armor spheres. Excuse me. Good news. We can make the Gunlance upgrade. And that's a mad trinket. Trinket? Sorry. Charm. All these game terms. Gaming. Does Gunlance have the shield advance? R plus X while moving forward. I play a lot. No, it does not. It does not. The only move that Gunlance has that is all about advancing forward is literally if you're while moving you press well, I'm using PlayStation controller for this, so it'd be triangle. Triangle or Y or X. Yeah, X for Nintendo, Y for Xbox. But yeah, it's like as long as you're moving forward after not doing anything for a bit, you'll advance forward. Why was I coming here? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do buy center box. Yeah, stack of potions. Alright. Let's see. Do I have enough honey? I need to work on getting more honey. Damn. And max potions are low too? Damn. Alright, yeah, no, I definitely need to do like passive farming. But the main thing is that the main grinding is finished for upgrading weapons and armor. It's literally just the small little tidbits of like maybe decos and charms and upgrading actual armor pieces. But the main thing right now is we can now upgrade the Dios Gunlance Plus to the Demolition Gunlance. Hells yeah. And look, there's already 9, which is G rank, and that requires a pallium. Oh, and that goes up to shelling 4. All right, but yeah, big thing now for us. We went from level 2 shelling to level 3 shelling. We went from 160 raw to 180 raw. We have blue sharpness and we have a whole lot more blast. The Brachy Gunlance looks super pretty with those colors. Yeah, I mean, generally, yeah, it's really nice. I also like how, depending on the weapon upgrades, they actually visually change too. Because look, now I have the nearly exploded version of this. Also, how much of the mystery slime have I actually obtained? Because there's the bomb boost skill, which should be somewhere here. There. Oh, would you look at that? Cool. Now we have, thanks to the farming, we have more than enough to now actually have the bomb boost skill. Alright, let me swap and adjust things and upgrade, and then we'll close things off from there. Alright, so decos, do I have anything in this one? No, I do not. Okay, so I will... Okay, equipment, select. I wish to have the full Saltus set on me right now. And then in terms of things, okay, I just need 2 slots for artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that rise? It is not. It is 4 ultimate. Okay, so the helmet I'll put artillery. And then I'll start putting the bombardier decos onto these other pieces so that when the blast procs happen, hey, more damage. Bombardier and bombardier. So now I have bombardier, razor sharp, artillery guard. I can do a stam recovery down. Well, I can get the stam recovery, so I can just get that out of the negative. Alright, let's do that. There we go. So stam recovery, stam drain? No, it's different. That's stamina, that's stamina recovery. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll at least make a decoration so I can get it out of the really bad version of it. Because right now it's minus 15 and I have 1 slot remaining, so I'd rather get it to, you know, below that. Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought there was a higher tier to it. So it was a bit pointless with that. Unless, wait a minute. What are the skills on the charms that I have? I might have a stam recovery charm that I can use to kind of like break it out of that. As long as, well, maybe if it's a 3 slot. If it's not 3 slot, I'm not gonna bother. Alright, so flame aura, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, stam recovery, stam recovery, stam recovery? Oh wait, what am I doing? Just look at... That's stamina, rec level. We do not. Okay. Alright, but generally, your boy is now sorted in terms of his weapon and his armors. Did you play World? By far, it's the best game in my opinion. I have played Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, 3 Ultimate, 4 Ultimate, Generations Ultimate. I've played World Iceborne. I played Wilds and Rise Sunbreak. And I like each of them in their own way. I'd say the ones that I have a lot more favor towards is definitely both World and Iceborne plus Freedom Unite, but that's mainly influenced by doing things with homies. So yeah, that is my thoughts on it. But yeah, otherwise I like all Monster Hunters in their own way. The ones I've not played is the Generation 1 games. I have not, what do you call it? Yeah, I've not played the Generation 1 games properly. I've tried it a little bit. It's a bit too tough, or it's like a very different game in comparison, I can at least say. Alright, I got the armor upgraded. 368. Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's slap a little something, just thingy. Very cool. And I know World Iceborne's a favorite for a lot of folk, but that's mainly because that's when Monster Hunter started to really span out into a lot of things. It's a good game, it's great. Honestly, if people were to ask me what's the first Monster Hunter game that people should play, in my opinion, it's definitely World, because it's a great baseline. The only thing that could, and this is bearing in mind like things to help people learn about the game, the only thing that could maybe replace it, but only and only if they fix and optimize stuff, is Wilds. Because of how they have set things up in a lot of ways. Okay, you know what? Let's look here quickly. I want to check some stuff. So this is HR6. 3 key quests. 4U has the most entertaining characters. Guildmom is a menace. Yes. 4U's story is definitely still one of the best. The only thing that's definitely on par and potentially can get better is Wilds' story. World and Iceborne's story is very it's okay. It's not terrible, it's just okay. Base Rise is also similar to World, it's kind of Sunbreak, however, does get a little bit better, but even then it's not fantastic. I do enjoy 3 Ultimates story, especially because of how quirky the characters are there as well. But yeah. Alright. Key quest. Which story? World story is look at this child, hunt the child. Okay, I will say if we're gonna consider stories, there's Monster Hunter stories. Monster Hunter stories 1 and 2, fantastic in terms of their storytelling. Like stories 1 is basically on par with 4 Ultimate story. Really good. Really love Monster Hunter Stories 1. Alright, let's see. So, key quests of HR6. So the Gravios we beat. Azure Rathalos is one of them. Oh. Okay. So it's that straightforward. So it's literally Azure. It's a stupid bug flying in my face. So Azure Rathalos, Stygian Zenoga, Brutigrex, and Brachydios. We got the Brachydios obviously from farming. You know what? Let's go fight against the Edgelord. If we fail, that's fine. I'm just good for I'm good for one more hunt. I mean, I wouldn't say it's just your opinion. A lot of gamers nowadays don't really care too much about stories, which sucks depending on the game because of how the devs put a lot of effort into it. But that's just my opinion. Winky face. I'm teasing you, don't stress. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so Stygian Zenoga. Wait, what map will we be on? People aren't into the stories nowadays. I mean, from like a lot of impressions I've gotten throughout gaming most of the time. Okay. Frozen Seaway. Alright. I need to grab hot drinks for this. But yeah, Miraidon, like, sometimes I forget, but that's mainly because most of the folk I hang out with also enjoy story depending on the game and whatnot. Let's see. Trend, dude, it's been going on for so many years, dude. Like, it's bad. Cause like, especially in some games, it's really like, especially if it's like co-op related, it's really annoying. No attention span for stories. I mean, yeah, that could be it, or it's just, I mean, well, it ties into it because some people like Unga Bunga. And like, Unga Bunga can be nice, yes. But, you know, needs to be a bit more thought to it. Like, I guess one, what's it called? One game that I don't have much appeal for are the warrior games, like Dynasty Warriors and whatnot. I've tried, but it's just extreme hack and slash, a lot of enemies to reach the end goal. I'm just like, oh, okay. I've not fought Stygian Zonoga on this map before, so I don't exactly know where it's going to be. Yeah, it can tie into story very easily, especially if it's well crafted. It depends on the game. I think some of them I like to pay attention in stories, but others I just like the action and fun. Yeah, no, that's fair. Completely fair to think, or to have those differences, because there's a lot of games in different genres for it. I mean, like for one example, for me, Pokemon's a great example where I don't give two shits about the story, but it's not necessarily an Unga Bunga game. It's more of like, wait until bungas can happen. Cause yeah, cause just being turn-based. But Digimon story on the other end, like the Digimon games, that I will appreciate the story for. Okay, now I will at least give credit where credit is due. The most recent, like, well, Scarlet and Violet did put more effort into story, and I do appreciate that. And then there's, yeah, what do you call it? Legends Arceus, that was also a pretty good example of story stuff. But otherwise, most of the mainline Pokemon games, they're kind of just so bland to the point where it's better just bunga bunga. But forced cutscenes can be annoying. We're going to see the extent of the power of my upgraded weapon. Plus I have Razor Sharpness, so exactly, Pokemon is... Yeah, exactly. Like... Another thing is that when it comes to Pokemon with the combat and whatnot, especially if you grew up on it, there's a high likelihood that maybe you like memorized type matchups or like know some moves being so strong and whatnot. But it's also like, depending on the game, you can solo it with like your starter that ends up being like over leveled. You don't need to think about much at all. You just enjoy seeing it delete. Like seeing the HP bars just go from one end to the other. From one button, it's like, yes. Button go brrr. So there is satisfaction. It's just, I think the main thing is that depending on the game, if someone skips a cutscene and if it's a really good story, that's when it hurts. And I'm trying to think of a game where that would be the case at the moment. I think Final Fantasy is a good example, like the different Final Fantasies. Because like it's even the MMO FF14, most of it's really heavily driven by the story, and if you don't know, if you're not paying attention to it, you're gonna have absolutely no fucking clue what's going on, or like why this person's here, why that person's here, and you don't even know. It's like, am I getting a reward for this stuff? Most games let you solo due to story ending around level 60, 70-ish. Yeah. And then there's like New Game Plus. Okay, another game that I can think of, at least one of its, like in a series, if you're playing Borderlands 2, I suggest paying attention to the story. Borderlands 3, base game, ignore the story. The story is so boring as hell, but then it's annoying because of the forced cutscenes. Oh wait, no, I take my words back. They allow you to skip it now. Borderlands 3's gameplay to me is much more fun just to unga bunga, but Borderlands 2 is for both story and unga bunga at the same time. And plus the story, like, yeah, the story of Borderlands 2 is phenomenal. I was typing Final Fantasy in my mind. Yeah. I remember when me and some friends were trying out FF14 for the first time, and then we had another person, or another friend of ours. Actually, no, they weren't. It was an acquaintance of mine, I guess. I wasn't really close with them whatsoever. But I would get so annoyed at them when it came to them just skipping the cutscenes. It's just like, dude, there's like so much important context here for you to kind of figure out. Like, if you're playing World of Warcraft, yeah, sure, World of Warcraft, you kind of don't need to care too much about story, and that's like fun unga bunga, but you are rewarded with some really cool lore and other interesting story stuff if you're paying attention. But most of it comes down to reading, if you're looking at like much older expansions. Borderlands had the D&D DLC. Yeah, they did. They had the D&D DLC, and then they even had this D&D spin-off game. Like, trying to capitalize on that. I have it, but I've not played it. I know Borderlands 4 has come out, but like Borderlands 3, I'd rather wait until way after they've, you know, fixed up and optimized the game again. I just find it really silly how they say, oh yeah, guys, the game runs well and whatnot. Meanwhile, the people that I know and friends of people that I know that have been playing it, it's like, they've been playing it, but performance-wise, not so great. And it's just like, why? And then as soon as I hear upscaling, it's like, yeah, most modern games then. One thing I'm very happy about, Digimon Time Stranger, no need for fucking stupid upscaling. Yay! I'm so looking forward to Digimon Time Stranger, dude. Also, one thing I'd like to state, the difference between regular Zynoga and Stygian Zynoga. Stygian Zynoga, in my opinion, is a huge pushover in comparison to regular whenever I fight it, because of, well, just generally how it fights in comparison. Because oftentimes I get caught off guard. No matter what game and how many times I've fought and hunted Zynoga, I will still get caught off guard, and it will still be a challenge for me, no matter what difficulty when it comes to Zynoga. But Stygian Zynoga, nah, it pales in comparison. Like, pales in comparison massively for me. Not saying it's a bad monster, it's just, I personally find it way easier to fight it than... I will swallow my own words. Maddock, I like your thought on that. Especially, okay, specifically for the base game. The base game story with the Calypso twins is so hot garbage. It's so stupid. It's so lame. But the DLCs are enjoyable. That's the only win, like, story-wise, that's the only, like, positive thing I can really think of so far, and yeah. Gameplay, however, is fantastic. The gameplay is so much fun. I just realized, you know what? I can make a meme short out of the difference. My opinion of the difference between frigging Stygian Zynoga and regular Zynoga. Proceeds to get absolutely smashed. Oh well, that's funny. Nice. Greatsword's a lot of fun. My main weapon is Charge Blade, and then most of the weapons after that I have good experience with, not mastered, is Sword and Shield, Greatsword, Longsword, Dual Blades, and And then after that, I would say Gunlance, like, and this is like a lower tier. Gunlance, Lance, Insect Glaive. I'd say a Hunting Horn as well. And then the ones that I have very little playtime on is Light Bowgun, Heavy Bowgun, Bow, and... Is that it? And Switch Axe, yeah, that's it. Those are the ones that I've not fully clicked with, but it's just a fact of me needing to take the time and put the effort and stuff. Oi, oi, oi. But I love me Charge Blade. I mean, the whole thing about this specific stream series that I've been doing with Full Ultimate is so that I can experience Full Ultimate with a weapon I don't main. And then any of the other streams where I do something similar, it'll involve other weapons as well. I should treat myself to my main weapon on stream at some point, but I don't know when or how or what, but that will come in its own time. Okay. Oh, perfect. Stay still. Thank you. He was on the ground. He was like, stay down, you stupid dog. Lol. Oh right, I go into blue sharpness too. I forgot about that. Oh shit. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Get me out of here! When I think about it, there's never been a game of Monster Hunter that involves the Zenogas where I actually use their armor pieces. Weapons, yeah, but armor, no. Yeah, aura farming, Zenoga. It is cool though when you see it do that. Very edgelordy and stuff. And the music too. Freaking little guitar riff there. I can thankfully say I'm very glad I upgraded this weapon, because damn, it feels good. I feel strong. Alright, the question, do I have? Yes, I do. I'm gonna break your leg. I'm not gonna break your leg. Huh. I appreciate the fact that they made one of his attacks like only stagger you a tiny bit, so you have just enough of a window to just get your shield to block just in time. It's a funny heat-seeking frigging shit. Heat-seeking dracophages or whatever the bugs are called. Like I know the Fulgur, is it Fulgur beetle or Fulgur bug? Man, fuck off, you stupid little monster. Ah! Hi, I switched to Great Sword in the World and I like it more than LS. Nice. Welcome back. Good to expand and try out the different weapons. And World is one of the best games to do so. because depending on the game, some weapons are way worse than what they are. Like, Charge Blade is a great example for GU and, well, Base Rise. They did improve it, and actually, no, it's still kind of meh and thingy. Is there a Frenzy typer for the Sonoga? I assume so. Probably in G rank. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's Frenzies for most of the monsters here, because it spreads and whatnot onto them. But I'd imagine that this Edgelord would just become darker and become more purple. Ah, I see what you're doing, big boy. Doing your funny spin move. It's a cool animation to see in the older style. See the origins a little bit. Nice, I got the shelling onto it before getting the mount. It's the best moment ever. That's huge damage. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's get some good damage in. Nice. That was a subquest that I didn't even know. Fuck off, you! Oh my god, dude. Fuck off, you little shit. Jesus. These small monsters, dude. Oh my god. Okay, you know, fine. I'll back off a little bit. Also do this. Sure, stay on the ground like that so I can just get back to blue sharpness. Mind you, the other reason as to why I prioritize the Celtis set more than the, well, as a general set to use in comparison to the, excuse me, what do you call it, the Gormagala set. It's mainly because of the fact that it has the razor sharp. Oh shit. By the way, I became English teacher and English teaching methodics teacher in college. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I don't know how to pronounce your username, so apologies for that. Could you teach me how to? Oh. It's just my real name, Dimitri. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know how to pronounce it. Well, I think a better way of putting it is saying it, because I can't read that form of text. Don't know how to, but alright. I will remember this from now on, Dimitri. Romanization, I think. No, I wouldn't say it's Romanization. It's more. Well, I mean, what's the correct term for that type of text? Is it Slavic? Because, like, when it comes to text, I can at least, like, if it's like Greek or Romanized, that I can like tell from a distance. I may not be able to know the things, but I can tell it. Like I know how to at least tell if someone's writing in Mandarin or What was Korean? It was like Hongul or something like that. I know when someone's writing in Korean. I know when someone's writing in, is it hiragana? Maybe a bit of kanji. I don't know. Hangul. Okay, cool. I remembered it right. Awesome. There was a point where I actually was learning how to read Hangul and write it a little bit, because the thing that piqued my interest is that, oh hey, it's like, in comparison to the English, well, to the alphabet, the English alphabet having 26 like characters, it's what do you call it? What was this? I have to go back, but I've already subscriativo. I'll come back another day. Greetings from Brazil. Alright, thanks for coming around. Thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate that. But I mean, changing to English is romanization. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I'm not a key expert in linguistics. I can tell you that much. I can at least recognize some text of different languages. I need to lock back in because what am I doing? I can just go over here a little bit. Alright. Like, the key important thing, because this is what I learned in the university in applied linguistics. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're becoming a teacher for English, so it makes a lot of sense for you to, like, that is your field, that is your expertise that you're going into, and that's really cool. Like, for my case, in terms of it, it's mainly dependent on, like, learning to recognize it in the field of things, because, like, going to certain places, you see signs or maybe menus or some other thing, like at a restaurant, that may advertise or say something in a different text, and then, you know, from curiosity or just listening in, I can at least tell for some languages, like, oh, okay, these people are from the, and at least for some of those languages, I may know some words or terms, just so that it's easier to recognize, and then maybe, like, from some form of media or show. Speaking of, usually whenever it comes to watching shows in a different language or different origin, I much prefer listening to it in the original language and having it subbed. In my opinion, like, I do like the solo leveling thing, but it's from a manhwa. So I'm like, why is there no, you know, option for it to be, like, I know it was made in Japan, the anime at least, and that's why it's, you know, gonna be in Japanese with the vocal and stuff, but I'm like, why isn't there, is there a Korean one or nah? Because I'd like to hear it in the original language and then just read the subtitles, because it sounds nicer than that. Well, it did give me a job, but I didn't have teaching grade in my university diploma. That's why I'm learning there on evening courses and work during it. Ah, okay. Well, good on you going through the night courses and stuff. Night courses for a lot of things are really, really helpful. Like, really helpful in this day and age. The only time the tail slam really is an issue for me is whenever it's the super powered state. Oh yeah, the blast procs I do whenever they happen do a shit ton of damage. Stay still, don't, no, thank you. Cool. Alright. Should I capture? How many feints have I had? We'll kill it. I'll bomb its face. I was, what's it called? I was thinking, it's like, do I have, should I do the slappage and whatnot? Should I do another slappage? And like, the answer is yes, and you want to know why? It's because I wanted to test out my weapon. That's it. So it's been, how long? We have 25 minutes left. So it's been just over, like, about to be 15 minutes hunt-wise.
right? No, it's nearly been 25 minutes. But generally, I do more damage. And that's what I'm looking for. And plus, it's not like I'm farming this thing. I just need to get it done, and then it's done. So I'd rather save some on the resources in terms of the traps. But, you know, wait. Ah, right. I have to wait for that cooldown. But we will see. Bomb L. Oh, yeah, I have the small bombs to help these things go off. Wait a minute. I just remembered something. I have a skill called Bombardier, which means my bombs are going to do really big damage. Ah, such a bonus. And it's dead. Okay, cool. Damn. I forgot about the extra effect of, like, the original effect of the name of the skill, Bomb Boost. Aside from boosting blast procs, it boosts bombs. Who would have thunk it? And there's a certain problem in our country, I think. Fair. Fair, yeah. Shitty things on that side of the world, and I hope that just everything on that end, because of the... all I'll say is that, at least from experience from my country and other countries I've been to, I hate it when government causes shit and then gets all sorts of people into even more shit. And... yeah. I want to avoid going further into that because when it comes to streaming and stuff, I'd rather, because it's a hobby and just more me wanting to do something out of enjoyment, I want to avoid bringing any of that stuff from my end into here. And like, I understand when other people are struggling on their end because of it, and it's like, it sucks. I understand. It really does suck big time. But we're here to hang out, chill, and have a good time. But know that the thoughts are there. The thoughts are out there for you. And the only thing I can say in conclusion is that overall, in time, things do get better, and you gotta push forward. That's the main thing. What's this? Grudge match? Yeah, it's grudge match. Alright, so that was the last hunt of this stream. The next stream is basically going to be progression. It's literally going to be Azure Rathalos and Brute Tigrex as the main things to slap. And then whatever the urgent quest is. Okay, sorry if I said... No, you didn't say anything wrong. I don't know, sorry. You didn't say anything wrong. The way you worded it was good for me to understand immediately without you having to be blatant so that anyone else can just see and understand. So it's fine. Don't stress. You're good. Don't worry, Dimitri. All is fine. Things will be good. Alrighty. Take care, Dimitri. Until next time. Alright. Yeah, I can upgrade this. Alright, cool. Major thing that I'm appreciative of from these quests is that they have been giving a lot of hard armor spheres. So now my defense is boosting up even more, which will make tackling anything new even easier. Let me just double check the Wycoon before I close things off. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Goal was set and completed within this stream. I successfully sorted out farming Brachydios to upgrade my Gunlance. Not only that, it was a key quest, and we just cleared another key quest, being Stygian's Zenoga. There's 2 more key quests remaining, and we will leave that for next time, because when we get those 2 key quests done, we'll have the urgent unlock and push to complete Hub High Rank. We are almost at the finish line for Hub High Rank, and the next major chapter of the 4 Ultimate streaming will commence, and that's going to be pretty sick. So until next time, my name is Hopko. Thank you for coming around to check things out. If you like what you saw, please leave a like. If you want to see more and know when I'm live, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. Until next time, I hope you have a really, really good day, and yeah, just take care. Cheers. Bye-bye.